Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome back to another video on Injustice 2 Mobile. Alright guys, so in today's video, I'm going to show you guys the best teams that you can use in the arena for getting more points and ranking higher in the leaderboard, like on Elite 4, Untouchable, and maybe even on the Legendary position. All right, guys. So this video will be a bit longer than usual, but I would really suggest you guys to stick around to this video till the end because I'm going to give you out some useful information as well. We're not just going to talk about the teams, we're actually going to play with those teams and show you guys the best artifacts that you can use on those teams and the gameplay as well. All right, guys. So before we get into that, I just wanted to let you know that if you are new to the channel and if you're watching this video for the first time, I would like to ask you to please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell notification for further updates on videos just like this. All right, guys. So let's begin. Team number one is Batman Ninja Team. Now, yes, this team does not work in the raids and in the solo raids like it used to, before. What this was like one of the best damage dealing team in the entire game, like 6 months ago, 7, 8 months ago. But then, they basically nerfed some passive stats for Grodd, because of which, Batman Ninja Catwoman is not doing the damage that she used to do. But on the other hand, she is still a really good character, and this team is still a really good team when it comes to Arena and Champions Arena. So today, since we're talking about Arena, let's just focus on only Arena. All right, guys. So the first thing is that how do we get her? We can get her through the Arena rewards. We can get Grodd through the versus challenge, and we can get Robin again through the Arena rewards. Now the gears are also not that difficult to obtain. You can actually get the gears for all the Batman Ninja characters through a gear chest, which actually is currently there in the store, today. If you can, if you want the gears, you can go and check that out. So you can get the gears as well easily. We also get the raid drops of these gears from the league raids, but that is super rare, like once in maybe 8 or 9 months. That is also even if you're lucky at that time. So not that difficult to obtain these three characters, and these are the main characters that you would need in order to perform more damage with Batman Ninja Catwoman. All right, guys, and let's talk about the artifact. Now, the artifact that I have on this particular character is Zatanna's Puppet. If you don't have Zatanna's Puppet, you can use Dark Metal cards. Now, if you don't even have Dark Metal cards, what you can use is you can use Claws of Horus. It gives you extra attack, which is, I think, quite sufficient enough for Batman Ninja Catwoman to do some damage in the arena. So these are the three artifacts that you can use. And then apart from that, I don't think you need to put any artifacts on the other two characters because they're not going to do a lot of damage. If you have gears for Grodd, maybe you can put the dark metal cards on Grodd. Robin, again, he's not going to do a lot of damage, except if the other two characters die, which is highly unlikely because these guys are having immortality passive, which grants them immortality for a few times. If they drop down below 15% or something like that. So now, since we talked about the artifacts and the gears, how to get the gears, how to get the characters, let's go and make one fight. Let's see how the fight goes, and we're going to see the gameplay as well, obviously. So, guys, these fights that I'm going to show you will be a bit easier for me because my characters are maxed out. May not be that easier for you, but do not worry, these characters are not that difficult to max out as well. So, since I have Zatanna's Puppet, I can do a few things like burning the opponent, disabling the ability, and getting infinite power. So, and again, that is a free to play artifact. It's not that difficult to obtain. You just need to complete Zatanna's solo raid normal mode, and you'll be good to go. So that there we go, guys. That was an easy victory with this team. I did not even take a little bit of damage. You can also regenerate yourself by doing a special 2. If you do Grodd special 3, that can also help you to regenerate the entire team. you know. So this is our team number one, Batman Ninja team. Now let's move on to the next team. The Multiverse team. Yes, guys, team number two is Multiverse team. Now we are not exactly doing a ranking video. This is not, I'm not ranking the best teams to the worst or worst to best. This is just, to show you guys which are the best teams that you can use. So make sure that you remember that. All right, guys. So this is the Multiverse team. Now, people might use Multiverse Supergirl to get some extra shield, extra defense at the, like, when you drop down below 25%. Not Multiverse Armored Supergirl, but Multiverse Supergirl. Can be also used instead of Green Arrow. But I use Green Arrow because it helps me to power drain on every special one of these three characters. All right, guys. Now, how to obtain them? You can easily get them from the Multiverse Challenge. You can get the shards from there, and you can also get the gears from there. That's super easy. When you get a Multiverse chest, and if from there, actually, it's going to be much easier for you to get Multiverse Armored Supergirl from there. She's going to be the main damage dealer in this entire team, and Multiverse the Flash will actually reduce the power cost for Special 2, which helps a lot. Now, what artifacts you can put, and as far as the gears are concerned, as I said, you can easily get them through the versus challenge, and you get the arena season for Flash, arena season for Green Arrow, but except for Multiverse Armor Supergirl, we do get those seasons, but that's like once in a year. That happened like last year, and I still remember I got it from on my Lord Lucifer's account. I got that character from that particular arena season. So, gears, as far as the gears are concerned, I'm sorry, the artifact, I tend to put in the dark metal cards on the Flash, which is again a free to play artifact. It helps a lot, to do more damage. And as far as Multiverse Armored Supergirl is concerned, actually, you can put, if you are using her in the raids, then maybe Crown of Karnak is a good artifact. But what I usually do is I put the All Blades so that it gives out more damage. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the All Blades on Multiverse Armored Supergirl. And as far as Green Arrow is concerned, I usually don't put any artifact on this guy, because the thing is that he will not do a lot of damage. He won't basically even enter the match most of the fights. So, but eventually, we might need him because if in case first two characters like the Flash or Multiverse Armored Supergirl die, so that's the reason I have Claws of Horus, which gives us extra attack, and we can also stun the opponent on swipe attacks. So we're going to play a fight over here. This is an OP team that you're looking at, 4.4 million threat of just these three characters. Now let's see how this goes. So we got the All Blades, we got the Dark Metal cards, and we got the Claws of Horus. All of them are free to play artifacts. None of them have, like, none of the characters have pay to win artifacts. And we're not even going to talk about pay to win stuff in this video. So the good thing is that her special 3 can do a lot of damage. Special 2 can give defense to the entire team, extra defense. You get crit immunity, you get reflective immunity. Okay, so now we need Green Arrow. Okay, this should not be that difficult because and I think if I do a super move, I should probably able to kill this guy. There we go. Whoops. Okay, my bad. You know what? The thing is that you win some, you lose some, but it's just the part of the game. So let's make another fight as quickly as possible. Let's fight this team. Again, this is an OP team. The team that we were fighting before was definitely insane because it was ancestral. He has I mean the guy has almost everything maxed out, so and I don't yet. Okay, there we go. So Manta's dead. I usually don't lose fights with the multiverse team. There we go. So even if in this scenario Grodd uses his super shield, that would have not stopped me from doing that kind of damage. There we go. Victory with the multiverse team. All right, guys. So this was team number 2. Now let's move on. Let's move on to team number 3. The Justice League team. Yes, the team number three is Justice League team. Now we got Justice League, the Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg. Now the thing over here is that you need to have Justice League Cyborg in order to make sure that your team works. And because Cyborg, let me show you the passive because of which why we need Cyborg in the team. Now, Cyborg will increase the damage on the basic attacks. Okay, three power bars when targeted by stun attack. Justice League teammate damage for basic attack and swipe attack will increase for 300%. That is exactly why we need this guy in the team. And yeah, apart from this, how to get these characters. Now we got the arena season for Flash currently going on, so that's pretty obvious. We usually get Aquaman from the arena season as well, but in order to obtain Cyborg, you might need to open a few chests. There was currently a Justice League chest which gave you like 2.8% chances for getting one of these Justice League characters. So that is one place where you can unlock Cyborg. Even if you don't have gears for Cyborg, it's fine. Now we don't really have a gear chest for the Justice League team yet. I don't know if you're going to get that in the future or not, but yeah, you do get the gears for Cyborg from the raid drops, and that's about it. You know, so even if you have like two or three gears for Cyborg, it's fine. You just need to try to max out the gears for the Flash and for the Aquaman character, and you'll be good to go. Now, the artifacts that I'm going to put are dark metal cards, obviously, and I don't have any artifacts on. I mean, I do have this on Aquaman, but this is just because I was playing the solo raids. Now, what you can do is you can either put, you can try putting something like God Killer maybe if you want to do a infinite basic attack, or if you want to just get some extra damage, just for a bit, then you can try to put in the All Blades maybe if you have it, or maybe you can try to put in Claws of Horus. Where is it? But in this case, I'm just going to leave it alone as it is, and no gears on Cyborg as well because we won't need the gears on Cyborg, and you'll see why. So we're going to fight this team and see how this goes. Okay, as you can see, the damage is huge on the basic hits. Even Cyborg with three gears is doing more damage. Oops. And Aquaman's dead. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm not even using the flash. Special 2 can stun. And he's dead. And she's dead. Alright, guys. So that was team number 3. Now let's move on. The League of Anarchy team. All right, guys. So this team is team number 4, and the good thing about this team is that your win ratio with this team will always be high. And the reason is because they do a ton of damage. Just Heartbreaker, Harley Quinn, and Last Laugh the Joker, added together in the arena can literally do carnage in the arena. And then we got to have the third character as well, which is EPI, Entangling Poison Ivy, to increase the damage through DOT. All right, guys. So, how to get these characters? There is a really good LOA chest out there for 400 gems where you can unlock all these characters for 5% each, which gives you 15% in total for getting one of these characters, which is insane, by the way. And you can also get the gears exactly from the gear chest. The cost of that gear chest will be 350 gems, and you can unlock every gear from there without need to spending any money on the game. So these are free to play characters again. Now let's talk about the artifacts. So the artifacts that I have is dark metal cards on Last Laugh the Joker. Now usually people would add dark metal cards on Harley Quinn, but the reason why I add dark metal cards on Last Laugh the Joker, and the reason why he is the first character in the game, or in the team, I'm sorry, to start the fight, is because if you kill the first character with the Last Laugh the Joker, then the other character that tags in from the opponent's team might have a chance to get stunned, which will increase the chances for me to winning the fight with like almost 100%, you know. And The second character is Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. The artifact that I have on her is the All Blades. So usually, if you have the All Blades on Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, and when she tags in, she gets an extra damage buff, and that damage buff literally kills the opponent without even stunning them or without even doing any special. You know, so that is the reason I have the All Blades. Now these are all free to play artifacts. You can also try using Heartbreaker Harley Quinn with the Dark Metal cards. If you have it, if you don't have All Blades, if you have Dark Metal cards, it's great. You can also try to use it with Crown of Karnak as well if you want to, but that will just take a lot of time to get the damage buffs on, and in the meantime I think you'll probably win the fight. So I don't think Crown of Kondak will be good. But yeah, Dark Metal cards, All Blades, maybe even let's see, yeah, maybe even Claws of Horus would do. Now EPI, the main reason why we do a lot of damage with this team. Now I have the Region Matrix because we don't want this character to die in the fight, because if she dies then we lose a lot of damage, that's why. So that's about it. Now let's move on and let's begin a fight with this team. Okay, here we are. Raven, she's dead. Now this is exactly what I was talking about. Now he got stunned. Now these characters, they do die pretty quick if the opponent is strong. As you saw, the power of LOA team. This is insane. 14 seconds. It took me 14 seconds to finish the fight, but your characters might not be that OP because you haven't yet upgraded the gears. All these not all of them, but most. I think the character Heartbreaker Harley Quinn has all maxed out gears. So this was team number 4. Now let's move on to team number 5. The King of Atlantis, Aquaman, Shazam, and Dr. Fate's team. Now, this team is probably will be the first team that will ever set up in order to play in the Arena Champions Arena. Almost every game mode, this will probably be your first team. And the reason why we have this team in the Arena as one of the best teams is because of King of Atlantis, Aquaman, Shazam, and even Dr. Fate. Now, how to get these characters? Quite easy. Get King from the League Store, get Shazam from Arena, get Dr. Fate by opening any chests that you can see the chances for getting Dr. Fate. I mean, you get silver characters from almost every chest almost every chest, not all of them. So just check which chest has Dr. Fate, and you can get Dr. Fate from there. You can also get the shards from campaign for Dr. Fate. Now, the gears again from the League Store, from the Arena Store, and you can easily get Dr. Fate's gears from I think from campaign. Yep, definitely. All right, guys. So let's talk about the artifacts. So I think the best artifact to put on King at this point will be Dark Metal cards. I mean, before Dark Metal cards was ever introduced, people used to go with the All Blades, which was also not that bad. But the thing is that in Arena you tag in and tag out consistently, and you don't want to get a lot of health down because of the DOT that All Blades does on our characters. So that's the reason I think Dark Metal card is probably the best artifact to put on King of Atlantis Aquaman. Now, as far as Shazam is concerned, my Shazam is quite tanky, so I don't put any artifact on him. But usually you can go with the Region Matrix, you know. And when it comes to Dr. Fate, I think the best artifact to put on Dr. Fate is the Father Box. Easy, it's a free-to-play artifact, easily obtained through completing the normal mode Dawn of Apocalypse solo raids. All right, guys. Now, let's jump into the fight. Let's see how this team deals the damage. Okay, let's begin. Take a look at the damage increase when we are standing on the patch of Dark Metal cards hazard. Now, this is what the Father Box can do. Infinite loops, infinite basic attacks, infinite combos. That's what we call it. Let's do the super move. Let's tag in. So there we go. 30 seconds. A little bit over than 30 seconds, and we won the fight. All right, guys. Now that was team number 5. Now moving on. The sixth team is Silver Banshee and Power Girl, and then usually people go with Reverse Flash. I go with Atrocitus. So you can either use Atrocitus or Reverse Flash. It's your choice. Reverse flash is there to build the combos. So since we don't really need combos in the arena, you just need a character that can help you out with the damage. That's okay, So that's the reason I use atrocitus. But in the in the raids, I usually go with reverse flash. So how to obtain these characters? Easy. The gears can be easily obtained through the challenge for Silver Banshee. There is a premium hero chest for Silver Banshee that you can open. You can get Atrocitus from the League store, the gears as well. Same goes for Power Girl from the League store, but there are chances that you might get them from the other chests as well, some random chests that you open. But yeah, the perfect place to get these gears are from the League store for both these two characters and the shards as well. Now, which artifact should I use? Do I use? So I basically use the all blades or dark metal cards, but usually I think dark metal cards will be much better, much better than all blades. So let's go for with dark metal cards. And then on atrocitus, I use the regen matrix. And on Power Girl, there is pretty much nothing because she's not going to be a damage dealer, and there is no point in using her in the fight. All right, guys. So let's see what we can fight over here. Let's go for against this team, and let's see how this goes. All right, guys. So Silver Banshee is like one of those characters that can be easily obtained as a beginner as well. So let's play. So Atrocitus has a random tag in Power Steel, lethal attack chance as well. There we go. So what I basically do is I torment all the opponents. There we go. He's dead. Power Steel over there. A little bit of Power Steel. And again a special 3, and Manta's dead too. So that was the 6th team, and these all the teams that I talked about are really easy to obtain. They are not that difficult to obtain, as well as the gears for these characters that I just showed you. So if you have any questions, any doubts about this video, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer it to you. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. You guys have a great day ahead. Take care, be blessed, and stay safe. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.